Okay, my friends, so I want to suss out what that 1 in 4, or that 25% means. We know what it doesn't mean now. It does not mean every 4 times you roll the die, you get exactly 1 3, or exactly 1 1, or exactly 1 2, or exactly 1 4. Because you're looking right now, we didn't get any 4s. So what does the 1 in 4 or the 25% mean? Well, what I've done in this spreadsheet over here is I've set up a collection over here of all the data that we have seen and we are going to see. So right now it's kind of boring. This little chart up here, you take a look at this. These are all the things we could get on the die, 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is currently what you're seeing over here. So you see 1, 1, 2 2s, and a 3. That's what you're seeing here. 1, 1, 2 2s, and a 3. No 4s. This cumulative column matches the current column right now. It'll change soon enough. And this pie chart is just a picture of the exact same stuff, kind of like the pie charts we looked at with M&Ms. Okay, there's no 4 slice yet because we haven't seen any 4s yet. If I come back over here and I roll again, now I've got 2 2s, a 3, and a 4. If I go back to my data collection, you'll see that the data has updated in the current column. 2 2s, a 3, and a 4, and now there are 8 cumulative results in this column, and that's what you're seeing represented over here. Now there's a green slice for the 4s. If I roll again, I got 3 3s and a 2. And that's updated over here now out of 12 trials. Now I've got 4 more trials. This is going to be out of 16. And hopefully you're seeing what's going on here, my dear friends. Every time I re-roll the dice over here, the data is updating over here. Now right now, I see 125%, and it just so happens to be sitting on the 3s. But it's weird because the other 3 slices are not 25%. So it stands to reason, at least in my mind, that since a die is a random number generator, since it's supposed to pick one of 4 numbers randomly and therefore kind of equally, it seems to me that those results should be more even. So what I propose we do is we roll more dice and then look over here. Oh, look, now the percentages, now look, now 3 went to 21.1% and now 1 is at 25%. Okay, I think the solution here is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hold down the randomizer, let this thing roll for a good long time, and then speed the video up after we kind of see, I think, what's gonna happen. Let's take a look. So I was going to run this thing like 100,000 trials, but I got bored of watching it while I was holding down the re-randomizer button. And I don't even think we need 100,000 trials. Take a look at what you're now seeing. Look at the pie chart. It's not perfect. But do you see how the pie chart has broken into roughly 4 equal regions? I notice one is 25.1%, that's 4s. 25.4%, that's 1s. 24.7% is blues. And 24.8% is 2s or reds. And blues was 3. I said blues, I meant 3. I also remember right when I started this video, did you catch that the green slice got really wide and then started to creep back? That's because probabilities often take a while to reveal themselves. So you're going to study this a lot in Math 105, and those of you going to Stats 243 will study it even more. But very often you have to study probabilities for a long period of time and see lots and lots of repetition until their true behavior shows itself. So, like, if you had stopped this randomizer at that slice when it was like 31 or 32%, whatever it was, 4s, you might think to yourself, wow, the die's broken. Now, the die isn't broken. It just so happens that we got a small run on 4s right there. This same thing happens in casinos all the time. We'll look at this in Math 105. People don't fully understand random numbers. They think that random numbers mean things like when there's a 1 in 4 chance, every 4 times you're going to get one of each thing. Well, that's not what it means. It means, well, what does it mean? It means that over a long number of trials, 25% of the results are going to be 1s, and 25% of the results are going to be 2s, and 25% of the results are going to be 3s, and 25% of the results are going to be 4s. It does not guarantee that on the next trial, you're going to get one of each. it guarantees that on many, many, many trials, you're going to see 25% of each of the results. So in the short term, it doesn't tell you anything. It only tells you something in the long term. Hopefully that makes sense.